In this video, we're going to learn how to do the long tail cast on. As the name suggests, we're going to need a long tail to start. The best way I have found to estimate is to wrap our yarn around our needle. So let's say we're going to cast on 10 stitches. I'm going to start by wrapping my tail over my needle once, okay? I've got just a little tiny tail here. If I'm going to cast on 10 stitches, then I'm going to do 10 wraps. So we've got one on there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you want your wraps to be next to each other and not on top of each other, otherwise you're going to distort the circumference, okay? So then once we've got our 10 wraps, I'm gonna give myself an extra 6 to 10 inches for weaving in. I'm gonna let that go, and I'm gonna maintain that point at which I pinched, all right? So now our needle is gonna go right there. If you feel more comfortable having a slip knot, you may do so. I don't use a slip knot. All right, so now let's get our hand set. So we're going to put our forefinger and thumb through our yarn, and we're gonna grab with our bottom 2 fingers onto those tails. So we've got what looks like a diamond. Now, we're going to slingshot down between our fingers, which creates this little X here. We're gonna come up through the hole. We're gonna grab that yarn that's coming off of our forefinger, and we're gonna come back down through the hole. We're gonna take just our thumb out, and our thumb is gonna press out on the bottom strand, okay? And that's gonna nestle it up, not too tight or you'll have trouble getting into those first stitches. And that puts us back in the same position. Slingshot down, come up through the hole, grab the yarn, come back down through the hole, and take just your thumb out and press open. So that's 3. Up through the hole, grab the yarn, back down through the hole, and press. Up, grab the yarn, back down, and press out. Up through the hole, grab the yarn, back down, and press out. So that very first stitch you do actually creates 2, because we have what would either be your slip knot or the loop you put over your needle. So we've got 2, 4, 6. We're trying to get to 10. So up through the hole, grab the yarn, back down through the hole, and press out. Now if you need to readjust your hand, just make sure that you keep what you already have, that the strands stay in the same place. You don't want to crisscross them when you try and get your hand set. So just make sure they stay in their natural position. Your forefinger and thumb come through there, and you grab the bottom 2 with your bottom fingers. Okay, so slingshot down, up through the hole, grab the yarn, back down through the hole, and out, up, around, and out, up, around, and out. So that gives us 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So that leaves us the perfect amount of tail to weave in, and we have our cast on stitches. So you should have that nice clean edge, very even if you've done a proper job. And that's the long tail.